design of the building, where on the blue background, that so author says we should create a money blueprint, and author also speaks about four zones: mental zone, emotional zone, spiritual zone. And these three zones leads to a physical happening. And this book says that if we want to change the fruits, we have to first change the roots. So the seed which we put for the fruits, the seeds will decide what kind of fruit we will get. And this book says that thought leads to feeling, and feeling leads to action, and action gives the results. So uh, any individual has to focus on action to get the results. And then there are 17 wealth principles which are highlighted in this book. One is that rich people believe I create my life. So again, the desire of a person, the goal of a person, the firm belief in a person, where the poor people believe life happens to me, whatever comes, uh, it happens on its own. The second principle which is there is rich people play the money game to win. So there is a very strong desire to win and to make more money anyhow. So whereas poor people play the money game to not to lose. Third principle given in the book is rich people are committed to being rich. So their desire, their goal, their money blueprint is to be rich, whereas poor people want to be rich. It is just a wish list. Then fourth principle is rich people think big, and whereas poor people think small. The fifth principle in the book is rich people focus on opportunities, whereas poor people focus on obstacles. So all these 17 principles, focus on how to get a goal, how to achieve. The sixth principle is rich people admire other rich and successful people, whereas poor people uh, resent rich and successful people. So, like begets like. If we remain in the company of rich people, we will know how they have become rich, what is their lifestyle, what they do, what kind of thinking. Then, seventh principle is rich people associate with positive, successful people, whereas poor people associate with negative or unsuccessful people. Eighth is rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value, and poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. So, this principle highlights that one should be all out, like we have seen in our life when we go to any roadside shops, where there are salesmen who are standing outside and they shout, please come to the shop. Even if you do not want the product, come and have a look at the product. And we ourselves would have observed that sometime we go, even we do not want to buy the product because uh, the insistence of the person standing outside the shop is so much tempting. Ki, okay, come have a look at the product. So, in any activity, I think the principle which I have got from this book is we should be very aggressive in marketing and making ourselves known that I do this activity. Like recently, we are seeing Pinake is, very aggressive in telling that this is the program. So, congratulations, Pinake. And ninth principle is rich people are bigger than their problems, and whereas poor people are smaller than their problems. So, rich people don't bother about the problems. Problems are taken at the opportunities, or they believe that they can solve the problem. And tenth principle is rich people are excellent receivers, whereas poor people are poor receivers. So rich people willingly accept whatever comes to them. The 11th principle is rich people choose to get paid based on results, and poor people choose to get paid based on time. So, uh, rich people take percentage of success, percentage of profit. Uh, this is in the stock market. Some people do that. They all these portfolio management schemes. They charge on a percentage of profit made. And the new activity which I have started for business growth partnership, guiding about business growth. I'll be following this principle of charging on result rather than time. Then 12th principle is rich people think both. The fourth habit of Stephen Covey, win-win. So those seven habits I have remembered. Private equity fund worked for United States strength. I wanted to make an acronym for this 17 principle also. So P is a proactive, E is begin with hand in mind, F is first thing first, W is win-win, fourth. Fifth is United States first, understand the other side and then be understood. Sixth is synergy, and seventh is sharpen the saw. So 12th is rich people think both, how both side can be benefited with the business transaction. 13th is rich people focus on their net worth, and poor people focus on their working income. So the focus of the rich person is on total wealth, how the wealth is increasing, how is the total value of the business is increasing. 14th principle is rich people manage their money well, whereas poor people mismanage their money well. So, for every transaction, every investment, payment, rich people take care uh, to see that it is judiciously spent. 15th principle is rich people have their money work hard for them, and poor people work hard for their money. So, uh, what I understand by this is that the business should be scalable. Slowly, money should work, the business should work to get more profit. So, how we can convert our activity, which is time based, into this scalable. So, I came across another trainer, Siddharth Rajsekar, and I would request each one of those who are interested, Internet Learning Hub, ILH. And I saw a few of the faculties like Twinkle Lalwani, and how these people are making community, and they charge lifetime fees, and they keep on increasing the community. So how they can scale their work. And I'm thinking of applying this principle for my training, for maybe teaching. Or then 16th principle is rich people act in spite of fear, whereas poor people let fear stop them. So fear is a factor which stops us to take action. And fear, in Napoleon Hill book Think and Grow Rich also, the 15th chapter is outwitting the devil. How we can come out of fear. Then 17th principle is rich people constantly learn and grow. They are a lifelong learner. So Shivani ji had given this terminology to me, L cube, whereas poor people think they already know. So this book says that millionaire mind is always very bullish, always very positive, thinking big, uh, getting money on scalable basis rather than time basis, aggressively marketing themselves, associating with successful people, rich people. So this is in brief what I have understood. Gaurav Sharma attended the program with me last week, so I'll request if he wish to add something on this, or other participants who have read this book. Thank you. If there are any queries, those are welcome.
Mm. Rajkumar ji, thank you so much. I think you covered lot of things. I will say almost 80% of what we learned in 3 days, which is remarkable. I will just add the small one or two points. One thing which I learned in that 3 days session, like clarity. Clarity is power. So, how much clarity you can get, what is your end point, where you want to reach in your life, that really helps. That you will work accordingly. I think I got call. That's the reason. Yeah. Am I audible? Still audible? Okay. Okay. Rajkumar ji, now I'm back. Hope I'm audible. Anyone
Yeah,
can
yeah,
confirm.
you are
Sure.
audible.
Sorry about that because I took call from mobile and someone called me. I disconnected. Thank you. Second point which I learned there, are you coachable? I think this question goes to everyone. Are you coming here with empty cup or with the full cup? If you're already full cup, you will not going to learn anything new. because it will be overwhelming for you. So this is very important. First, you have to unlearn, learn, and then relearn. So this is second. And third is, what is your belief system is? Is it empowering or disempowering? If your limiting beliefs are there, which always ask for the fear, which always hesitation, doubts, then you have to reframe. All of us are the NLP practitioner. So we should reframe our belief system. That was one of the very important thing. And nothing has meaning except what meaning we give. So if we feel we will be millionaire, we will be. If you're thinking no, we cannot be millionaire because of X, Y, Z reasons, that also you are right. Like it is about decision paralysis. Whether you take a decision or not to take a decision, both ways you are taking a decision. So these are few of the things, and rest I believe Rajkumar ji has covered really well, and he pointed out very clearly the kind of coaches in the market right now. They are just taking train the trainer courses. They are scaling their business. They are going ahead with their core values, and we can see the result. Like example, Twinkle Lalwani, which Rajkumar sir has said, she was having only 25 people in her community 2 years back. I am her community part since 2 years, and now it is almost 280 to 300 people. So it can be scalable. Just believe on yourself and learn the right structure. Thank you. Sorry, I covered many things, but yeah, it was needed. Thank you.
Even I attended Himani's program, Himani Happiness Hub. She is also operating in the similar basis.
Absolutely. So
Hmm.
it is just like scarcity versus abundance mindset. I think which
Yes.
is very important for everything. Be a lifelong learner and have the that opportunities. And one thing which we learned, Rajkumar ji and me, how to grab the opportunity. Opportunity come towards your way every time, but you see with the doubts and fear whether this is opportunity or is a threat. Until the time it is going across you, someone just grab it like this, and you say, no, no, this is my opportunity. It is not yours because you already allowed it to go. So this is the one. And one special thanks I want to give to Pinaki ji, which is very important. Pinaki ji, if you remember, first time I connected with you, I was having some person's concern I shared, and you said, you asked me one question, Gaurav, remote control किसके हाथ में है? Is it in your hand or others one? That was the day. It took me 3 days, maximum 72 hours, and my remote control was totally in my hand. And I'm sharing one good news with you. That person is about to go from life and the company also within next 10 days.
Yeah, you manifested that.
And it happened. I manifested for 31st March and it is happening next week.
Good.
Thank you so much.
So, like, let me add this new way of looking at things. There's a famous quote, uh, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, and I believe all of you know that whose quote is this. It was said by Gautam Buddha, and he came on this earth on 563 BC. मतलब लगभग आज से 2600 साल पहले. Okay, so like, it was his reincarnation that he said that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. The teacher will appear. Now, after 2600 years, so God gave another new statement to us. And the new concept, the new way of looking at thing is that when the teacher is ready, the students appear. Okay. And well, if you're hearing it for the first time, then I'm the person who got that blessings. Okay. After 2600 years. Now, why this thought came to my mind is something very amazing. You know, while I was interacting with almost two, three people every day on a one-on-one basis, uh, what I discovered is something amazing. Like if I ask this question to all of you, that ever since you started learning, ever since your childhood, till date, in your school, in your family, in your college, in your other institutions, in your workplace, in your professional associations. You must have find someone who is your best teacher. So I would request each one of you at least to name that person. So who you think is the best teacher you have ever came across till date. You can type it in the chat box or you can just unmute and say. But
Rakesh,
that
I'm
person
just
made a
taking,
huge
yeah,
difference.
taking this opportunity. I can say you will be surprised, all of you. In school time, college time, I cannot say the name because in my leadership journey of last 3 years, my career coach Rakesh Rana is from Mumbai only. He changed, transformed my life because I was stuck in manager position, manager to senior manager two, senior manager one, and GM. I got in 18 months, three promotions. And this 30th June, I will be director. I
Wow.
already manifested 2 years back itself when I got GM. So I written even in my whiteboard, it is very much mentioned, and I'm super confident that 30th June, whether wherever whichever direction it will come, I will have the offer letter in my hand for director. And I can
Great.
see already last week itself, one director position suddenly got open last week. I got the call from Hyderabad, one of the top MNC for procurement director, regional procurement director already, and third position also procurement director from that is also from Hyderabad, Bangalore, sorry, which I of course already denied, despite of it is high in the above 1 crore. But I know that culture of the company. I am looking for career, not job. So this is my coach Rakesh Rana. I admire like anything. I fight like anything as a student also with him wherever I don't agree. My curiosity at highest level. And he awarded me recently, I shared with you Pinakiji, as a co-mentor award also. So
Wow.
300 plus executive leaders, he told me you are the co-mentor. So which is a
Fantastic.
gift to me. Yeah. So
Fantastic. Who else would like to share that the best teacher you have come across in your life till date? Anybody लगता है और किसी को कोई टीचर मिला ही नहीं?
Uh, no, I would like to speak about it.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
I have got the best teacher in my life. She's also part of the group. Meera Joshi करके हैं. She's already in the Skilling Saturday group, and she introduced me to this group. And the most why she has been the best teacher is कि I have been into job from last 18 years. I work into apparel industry, managing export for different clients. Okay, so it was always like I always had problem with others. Recently, for 1 year, I went to Mumbai. I really had lot of problem adjusting to the new culture there. But she changed my perspective that instead of seeing the problems in others, you see that what you can give to others, not what you can take from others. And she changed me as a person. Like my I used to get angry very soon. She
Mhm.
changed my temperament. She changed my way, the way you talk. Lot of times you are not wrong. You are saying the right thing. But the way you communicate, that makes all the difference. So that has been the turning point in my career as well as my professional life. So my personal life has also improved, and professionally also I feel now I am a better human being. So I think it's a small thing, but I think our nature, our attitude, and the way we speak, that makes all the difference.
Wow. Great. Thank you for sharing, Shruti.
Yeah.
Anybody else? I will take one more sharing. Anybody else? Other
Yeah,
than those who are already
I will
speaking.
use this opportunity and
Yeah.
my greatest teacher are my parents, and especially for the part of inside that the home part or in general, like my mother, her thoughts were very simple, but today as I grow up and I have my own children, I can understand the depth of the things that she used to always say that we will not get a tape recorder because एक बार हम tape recorder खरीदेंगे तो हर महीने आप 30-30 रुपए का कैसेट मांगोगे. So these were simple things in life. And my father has given very good principle that he used to say that when you sow a seed, then it will give the fruits for millions of years till the time the tree is there. Fruits will be coming once in a year or once in 6 months, whatever is the life cycle of the fruit. But for the time for the seed to grow, it will take more than say 6 months, 8 months, 10 years, based on the kind of fruit that you are keeping. Now, if you believe that something can come within 3 months or 6 months, it's impossible. So what you sow, you need to give enough time for that to grow. So that has always been the leading principle whenever such kind of Ponzi schemes come in my life. I can always look back. I directly tell to the person if he says that ऐसा आपका 2 महीने में डबल होगा 4 महीने में डबल होगा ऐसा बीच में स्कीम आ रहा था. So I directly tell them that I don't believe it and I don't want such money. वो ऐसा पेड़ मुझे लगाना भी नहीं है ना उसके फल खाने हैं. So that's how I will dedicate this time. Those are, I think, I don't have any better teachers. So everything further will be related to more or less to these things.
All right. All right. And anybody else? Some people have written something in groups or in the chat box.
Yeah, I want to share something from my side. What I think is, my consciousness and my beliefs are my highest teacher, because what happen is that when things get tough, or you find it hard to get the things, but inside your consciousness you think that you are the most uh, beautiful creation of God, and you should not play small. So your consciousness and your belief will take you where you want to go. So I feel they are my greatest teacher. So what I do is I just follow that instinct and just keep working on that. And also that apart from that, books are my best teacher, because they let me learn and unlearn what is right for me.
If
Yeah,
I ask you to talk about only one person, see, best cannot be multiple. Best is one. So who is that one person?
my consciousness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents. If you say person, I'll say parents, because
Yeah.
because in every
I'm
every
talking about person. Yeah. Physical person. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
every
Parents. Okay.
yeah, because in every worst situation they are always there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think our parents are the best teacher for us.
Okay. Our. I'm not talking about me. So don't use our. It's about you only. Yeah. Yeah. Ekta, you wanted to share something. Would you like to unmute and say? Okay. Anybody else? One last. Anybody else? One last sharing. Who is the best teacher you have come across yet till date?
Yeah. Guys, spill the beans.
No, please no. Please don't do that. Okay, see, listen to this carefully, what I'm saying. And it's all about a new awareness, so you really do not need to argue with me. It's a new awareness which is coming to you. Your only job is to focus on this new awareness, and you only need to ask one question to yourself, that with all this new awareness, what do I see possible for myself now? Okay. So this new awareness is that the best teacher or the best trainer or the best coach, best mentor that each one of you have come across till date is you yourself. Is you yourself. Okay. Don't answer anything, don't ask anything right now. Just stay the vibration of this new thought. Imagine that we read this book. Some of you actually read this book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mindset. Some of you attended the training program also. Some of you have learned many things from different teachers, different people in your lifetime, from your parents, from different coaches. Ask yourself one thing. Ask yourself, whatever you learned, who taught you that? Actually ask yourself, whatever you have learned till date, who taught you that? You know what is happening? All these sources from where all this information is coming up, from these training programs, from the books, from your school, college lessons, from your bosses, what is happening is they are only sharing their life experiences with you, nothing else. And from their life experiences, you are picking up insights. Then you choose certain insights to share with yourself. You said that, hey, this is very exciting. Let's take some action. So you as a teacher told the student in you that इसको लेके काम करते हैं. बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन आ चुका है, लेकिन हम इसको लेके काम करते हैं. And then you take action. So you take action on only those things, only those thoughts which you as a teacher pass on to the student you are. And then your insights plus actions creates the results that people see. Results are happening, but there are certain results which people actually see. They appreciate you, acknowledge you for those things which show up as the result of your action on the insights that you passed on to yourself. And this what shows up, I call them outsides. It's still not in the dictionary. This what is supposed to be in the dictionary soon. किसी दिन जरूर आएगा. जिस दिन पहली बार आएगा, probably it is because of this gentleman, this angel जिसको भगवान ने ये नया word दिया. That is how all these new words got into dictionary. So मेरा कोई credibility नहीं. It's just an insight which I got for myself. This new word is called outside. Outside, O-U-T-S-I-G-H-T, outside. Outside is equal to insight plus action. Ask yourself, every action that you take, is it an outcome of somebody else said or you told yourself? When you appeared for an examination, when you're writing an examination, you write only those words which you have taught yourself, not your teacher. Whatever the teacher is teaching, if every student have got it, then everybody would have scored 100 out of 100. You score the marks which you taught yourself. उसमें टीचर का कोई क्रेडिबिलिटी नहीं है. टीचर का क्रेडिबिलिटी यही है कि उन्होंने अपना एक्सपीरियंस कितनी तैयारी के साथ, कितनी बढ़िया तरीके से आपके साथ शेयर किया. So that is why I say, when the teacher is ready, when the teacher inside you is ready, the student inside you appears. इसलिए अपने आप को तैयार करना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. Because you are the only person who is teaching, training, coaching, and mentoring you. So it is your prime responsibility, top responsibility to ensure that you are the best teacher, best trainer, best coach, best mentor for yourself. Because it is only you who teach yourself what to learn, where to focus on. Think about this. Even right now, whatever you are instructing yourself based on the conversation that I am having with each one of you is what matters to you. It's not what I am saying matters. What matters is what you are telling yourself, what you are teaching yourself.
Yes, that's perfect. Anyway, everything that we learn, that I learn, will be from what I want to learn. So,
Exactly.
perfect.
So that's why I suggest that always think in terms of two ways. One is first person. Like, do not use the word we. We think this way, or this is what we are supposed to do, or this is you do. Replace all those you, second person, third person words with first person, I, and talk in present continuous tense. You know what? Wherever you use the word in first person, any information which is coming to you, whichever you address in the first person in a present continuous tense. That is the only information that you learn. That is the only new thing that you learn at that point of time. It is, if it is not in present continuous tense, you are not learning at all. Probably you're not even passing that information to you. You might be just writing it down somewhere, but you act upon only the information which you are passing on to you. So if we look at this beautiful book, it's all the author who has shared his experience. In one of the sections, he actually talks about कि आप मेरी बात क्यों सुनोगे? It is there, right? Why will you listen to this author? He actually put his name. कि आप TR को क्यों सुनेंगे? So every book is a collection of that person's experience of his lifetime till date. Till that moment he published the book. उसके बाद भी book में बहुत changes होते हैं. The author becomes a different person altogether in 4-5 years, and he comes up with the second book. What readers do is, see, it's the same book all of us are reading. उसमें these 17 wealth principles are there. If each one of us apply those 17 wealth principles, all of us can become a billionaire. Even I can become a billionaire. All the 17 people sitting in this room, 13 people sitting in this room can become a billionaire. हम सब बिलियनियर नहीं होंगे, शायद मैं भी नहीं होऊंगा, लेकिन जिनको होना वो हो जाएंगे, because out of those 17 principles, wealth principles, whichever you are teaching you is going to give the results that you desire. Interesting. So Gaurav, whatever
I am sharing something.
So Gaurav, whatever you have achieved till date, the beautiful story that you narrated, it all happened because you took the responsibility to teach yourself and act upon the points which are important for you. That is why those areas started showing up results, and it is others can see it now. Like it is all in the outside. People can see that in 18 months आप यहाँ से यहाँ पे पहुंच गए. It is not because of that person. That person probably shared the same thing with 1800 people. You are the only one who took the responsibility to teach yourself, take the necessary action, and convert it into a result which came up as an outside for people, for everybody around
you. Yeah. No. Thank you so much, Pinaki ji. I think
you.
it made my day, and I am getting it reflection and deep dive thought process. Even I remember when we joined, we are the first one who joined him, shown the trust, and we were the first 20 guys, and now 20 to 320 leaders, all the companies, directors, VPs, and everyone. And I can't tell you how many times I shared my success story. He recorded, he shared with others, and at least 50 people have joined because of seeing my video, and they pinged me and said, Gaurav, it was totally authentic. It was not like fabricated by any mentor or coaches or any guy. So, and yeah, even I am proud of that. Yes, I made some difference also. And same for Rajkumar
What is
ji.
this about? What is this about?
This is
About
for
Pinaki.
no. This is for career coach, which I said, na, that Rakesh Rana
So
sir.
you are the career coach.
No, he's the career coach, mid career coach. So I joined him, found the transformation, and
Okay.
I then I can see that other leaders also getting the same kind of transformation. But now Pinaki
It's
ji has
not about, now
yeah,
Pinaki is saying that you are your own coach. So you
now
may
he's
have someone as your own leader, but what he is saying is like in my life, if I see, one example I will give. My boss called me, Venkateswar Rao. He told me कि देखो वासु ऐसा करना है, ये स्लैटर स्केल होता है, इसमें जंबो रोल का वेट आता है, पेपर जो बनता है, ये हम लोगों को अगर 100 किलो कम मिलेगा ना हर रोल में तो अपना लॉस बढ़ जाएगा, तो तुमको चेक करना है अब स्लैटर स्केल कहाँ है, क्या करना है. फिर उन्होंने एक रजिस्टर दे दिया कि इसमें वेट लिखो. Then Kiran Kumar came. I asked him, वेंकटेश्वर राव बोला ऐसा ऐसा करना है, क्या करना है भैया, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. Then he said, देखो ये वाला स्लैटर स्केल है, इसको ऊपर जाके देखने से काटा ऐसे मिलता है. फिर इसके बाद तुमने देखा कि रोल वेट 6 टन लिखा है और अगर 5.9 मिल रहा है माने 100 किलो का हमारा घाटा है, अगर 100 किलो ज्यादा रहना है तो चुप बैठना है, 6 टन लिख के रख देना है. So between Venkateswara and Kiran is the better teacher, but I am the student. So there is a opinion difference that teachers, I am my own teacher, is how much it is right. I don't have a say on that, but Pinaki says that you are your own teacher. Then what about Kiran and Venkateswara, two different teachers that I got in the beginning of my work life. So just like Gaurav is also saying that there is someone whom he feels guided him differently. So, and if you see our Indian tradition, it always says that if you only say like some simple mantra like uh, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, if it comes through a teacher and then it comes as a upadesh to you and then you start practicing, then the results will be better. So that's how different things are said. Like I was reading this book called as Mantrache Stotrani Mantrache Vignan, which means that Vignan of any mantra or stotra. So if what the example that it says is that there is a bullet, if you throw the bullet on someone with your hands, it will not serve its purpose. It will not do any damage. It may give a small injury to you, but it will not be as effective as it is meant to be. But when you put the same thing in a bullet, in a rifle, and then pull it through the trigger, then it is fatal. It can kill a person or it can injure the person for life. So it's very important from where the things are coming. Like in Telugu, we have a proverb kind of thing. We say that शंखంలో నుంచి పోస్తేనే తీర్థం అవుతుంది. शंख से जब आप डालोगे सादा पानी भी तीर्थ बन जाता है. So that's how the teacher will make a difference. But it's your thought. I welcome that. But this is my thought on your say what you have said. That's why I was Gaurav might have felt very bad for my questioning. So I'm sorry for that, but just I wanted to put that thought in process that one way is the our own way that we express, I express myself, what I know. If I condition myself that I am my own teacher, then I may not get a better answer to that. I would have been happy with what Venkateswara told, and then I would not have understood what has to be done. But further, I could go to Kiran Kumar and I learned what is further. But then Pinaki may come back with another step that you took that lead to understand, ask someone else. So that is there. But if I did not get Kiran Kumar, I would not have got that clarity.
Absolutely. So, Piraki ji, if you are okay, I will just say two lines. One, first of all, I didn't feel anything bad because curiosity is the, I think, the strength of everyone. We should ask. If you will not ask, we will interpret maybe the in a not in the right manner, right? So, thanks for asking first. Second, I will say guru की जरूरत सबको होती है शिष्य को और as Pinaki ji rightly said, he came at the right time, right? जो गुरु के टाइम पे शिष्य टाइम पे आता है, शिष्य के टाइम पे गुरु आ जाते हैं लाइफ में. So he was the one who given me structure. He accelerated my journey by hand holding. So we need some time. There is a, of course, a good statement. Everything is within me now. I have to take accountability. I will be my teacher for myself to change my life. But I still need a structure. I still need a guru. I still need a acceleration. But I believe Pinaki ji is saying to reflect in a manner that you have to take your accountability. You have to have your teacher, how you take the things and in your context, your frame of mind, your references, utilize in a best manner. So I learned this way. Thank you.
Yeah,
Gaurav,
Vasudev ji, I
let me
want to
put
add.
it this way, Gaurav. Whatever you said right now, whatever you said right now, वो कहाँ से आया?
अंदर से ही आया है, yes, it's inside only.
उसका अंदर डाला किसने?
मैंने डाला फिल्टर करके.
Exactly. Now, let me connect it with the context of NLP. That whatever I said, because I have very little time to leave. I have a session from 9 o'clock. See, NLP में we talk about a model called meta model. And meta model is the model which we use to learn anything. The meta model क्या बोलता है कि every second we are having almost about 2 million thoughts which is coming to us, 2 million data points that we are receiving, not the thoughts, data points. Like if you just open your eyes and look at a big tree in front of you, if you close after 1 second, you can even see the individual leaves of that tree, and that tree has millions of leaves. Out of those 2 million data points, you pick up 6 to 7 of them per second, plus minus 2. बाकी सारा डिलीट हो गया कि नहीं? वो जो 6 और 7 चूज किया, वो किसने चूज किया? आपने चूज किया. आपके जो गुरु हैं, हमारे जितने सोर्सेस ऑफ लर्निंग हैं, इसको हम रिसोर्स बोलते हैं एनएलपी के लैंग्वेज में. दे आर ऑल रिसोर्सेस. So all this information is coming from all these resources, but the one which you allowed through your own filters of meta model are the ones which you are passing on to yourself. To understand this, I'm not challenging the guru. I'm saying they are there, they are sharing from their life experiences. But what you are learning is an outcome of what you took the responsibility to teach yourself. So the focus is on become the best teacher for yourself. If you are the only teacher that you have who is teaching you, become the best teacher. And to become that best teacher, you need all these people around. But you need to focus your attention on being responsible for becoming the best teacher for yourself. Only then you can give the best education to yourself. Otherwise, एजुकेशन सब बाहर ही रह जाएगा, आपको उतना ही मिलेगा जितना आपने अपने आप पे अलाउ किया. All right, so I'm saying goodbye to all of you. And once again, I would request everyone to be a part of this training program for NLP in Action with Life Coach Pinaka. I'll strongly recommend each one of you because it is not for you only, it is for your entire family. You won't be in a loser ends, by the way, I can assure you. That's it from my side. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Pinaki ji.
Vasu, should I add what about the book today? What I feel best?
Yes, I believe.
Intla? Yes, go ahead, Manish.
Yeah. So I also read some 35 pages today about the book, and I read the summary also just to get a good idea of the book. So apart from what just Rajkumar ji and what I forgot name. Gaurav said, yeah, I want to add that what the author says that see, there are two kind of people. One, both people have same knowledge, same environment, same everything. But the person who become rich is the person who who believe that what he's trying to do is going to make it a reality basically. So the point is that what we tell our subconscious mind with belief. Yes, I will make it happen whatever it takes. I'll not be you know. Uh, I'll not get down by fear or challenges and things like that. So the thing is that the belief system has to be very strong, and to support that belief system better, we should use affirmation, because when we use affirmation, our subconscious mind takes it as a reality, and it gives you all the people, resources, knowledge, confidence what you need to make it happen. And also one more thing what he emphasizes is that uh, because there were four pillars, right? Emotional, spiritual, physical, and one more was there. So what happened is that when we have a desire to achieve something in our subconscious mind, the the desire is one side of the story. So if the desire is so strong in our subconscious mind, the outcome is also is a sure outcome. So basically, what he mentioned is the millionaire mindset who are successful, who make money, they have a strong character, strong positive thinking, and strong beliefs. And that's what they say to their subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is so powerful that whatever you tell it, whether through affirmation or anything else, it takes it it takes it as a real thing, and it will sorry it will make you keep going. The author is just trying to say that if your desire exists in the subconscious mind with 100% belief system, the outcome is a reality. So that's the difference the author is trying to say, that the people who are not successful, they don't have a strong belief system in their subconscious mind. And as time passes, with the challenges, failures, and all that, they run out of fuel, and the subconscious mind gives up that, okay, I'm not good for this, and things like that. So the point here is you have to make your subconscious mind so strong with your 100% belief system that it is not ready to give up and make your dream a reality, like whatever you focus on. So these are, because what he says is, inside your subconscious, if the desire exists, the outcome also exists. And uh, that's how he has interviewed people. He has changed the life of people through these characteristics, through these 17 principles. But bottom line is character, thinking, and beliefs, strong beliefs. So that's I feel is very important. Thank you.
Thank you. Vasudevji, over to you. I think Vasudevji is on mute. Yeah.
So Gauravji, do you agree what I said? Like, I also read in the same book.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, it is there, right? And you rightly said about physical one, that physical is your printout of mental, emotional, and spiritual. Because
Hmm.
either we can see mental thing, we can't see our mind, we can't see our emotions, we can't see our spirituality. We only can see which is physical state. So physical state is your printout of all those overall. MESP. Yeah. Thank you for bringing this. I think I noted also. Yeah.
Yeah, because I read some 30 pages today, and I just shared, what I think we left out in the beginning. So I just thought, because I want to make this session useful for everybody and not to miss anything that we know right now.
Absolutely. And this book also say about execution, right? Which is action. That thoughts to feeling to action to result. But action is very important. Thoughts and feelings, of course, belief systems are those which will change, make or break you. So you have to have the make kind of belief system. Do the action. I think do part majority of people are missing, right? Why everyone reading the same book, which Pinaki ji also said. Everyone is reading, everyone is hearing everything, but why only 1% people get the result? Because of action in the right direction. Yeah. I hope others can also share before we conclude till the time Vasudevji will be free. Any other one? Maybe Sumita, Nisha, Pravina, and Milind. Anyone?
Actually, belief is the source of motivation and discipline, basically. Because unless you have belief, you will not go so far, basically.
I
So that's
agree.
how it happens. Yeah.
And every day you have to work. You rightly said about affirmation, journaling, right? Every day we have to say, we are the best, we are the world class. So
Yeah,
which
it's just like just you when you plant a seed, right? You don't you have to nurture it on a regular basis. If the seed is good but the soil is not good, no, that like your thoughts and feelings, it will not give you the fruit you want, basically. So you have to nurture the fertile seed in the fertile soil through thoughts and feelings and actions accordingly.
absolutely. And T. Ayer Aker has said the one thing, na, how you do anything, how you do everything. If you are world class, you will be in world class in all actions, not only one, or you will not be able to choose. You have to be best in all your actions.
And one more thing, the author was trying to say that don't trust everything from what I'm saying, because what he says is that everybody has its own way of doing things. Okay, but he just shared a good blueprint of success of the millionaire mindset. So you can tweak it the way it works for you, basically. So it's just like that.
I agree.
Anything else anybody want to share related to today's book or anything else? Milanji, how are you?
Otherwise, back to Vasudevji. Yeah, if no one is ready to or not in a position to speak. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Nisha.
then I think we have completed what we had on agenda. It was only one. So That's it. Those who are interested to read the book that we have shared, Focus, they can read it. And I had thought someone, if those who have selected the book of to read the Focus book, then we would have discussed, but no one has come today. Okay, it's 9:06. We are for late by 6 minutes today. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.